Hey everybody, Alex Kozora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers news, some breaking news, some, frankly, from my point of view, unexpected news to talk about. Mason Rudolph is coming back to Pittsburgh. That is the report initially from 93.7 The Fans, Andrew Filipponi, and then verified by Twitter user Kevin Adams, who hosts the Steelers tailgates, and had a conversation with Rudolph that he tweeted about, confirming that Rudolph would come back to Pittsburgh. Don't know contract terms right now. Very likely a 1-year deal for, veteran benefit type of contract. Cheap contract, obviously, is the point here. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. I thought there was really no realistic chance where Rudolph would want to return to Pittsburgh. My thought was Pittsburgh would like to have him back as that known quality number 3 quarterback on the depth chart behind Kenny Pickett, behind Mitch Trubisky. I just didn't see Rudolph having a desire to return after, being demoted to number 3, being on the bench all of 2022, one point being the only quarterback in the room. They signed Trubisky basically the first 10 minutes of free agency, and then they go draft Kenny Pickett in the first round a couple weeks later. It felt like Rudolph, I'm sure, was not happy with that. Some of the comments he made seemed to indicate that, and I figured he would just want to take any other opportunity, a fresh start. But clearly there was not really much of a market for him. Probably no market, considering he's coming back to Pittsburgh in the middle of May, and it's a great situation for the Steelers because, again, Rudolph is certainly no all-star, but who else would you rather have as a number 3 quarterback? Not Tanner Morgan, for sure. He'll be the number 4, and his odds of making it have obviously just tanked. And so give me the guy that knows the system, they know him, they know what he likes to run. Should there ever be a situation where he has to get into a game, of course you hope that does not occur, but quarterbacks get hurt. Happens all the time. If something happens with Pickett, Trubisky's in, then Rudolph is one snap away if it's a multi-week injury, and Rudolph happens to be active for a game the way that it was against Carolina last season. So you better have good quarterback depth and to have 3 guys, top to bottom, that have all played on Sundays, guys you like, guys you trust. Even if they're not the most talented, even if Rudolph's not going to go to a Pro Bowl anytime soon, your depth can only be so good. I think it's a really strong top 3 in terms of the depth aspect of it when you're dealing with the hardest position to find in football in quarterback. So Mason Rudolph returning to Pittsburgh, surprising, good for the Steelers. How good is it for Rudolph? Probably the best of the very limited options he apparently was working with. So those are my thoughts on the reported Rudolph signing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys listening, and we'll talk to you soon.